What is going on, guys? Astronomical 13 back with another MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty video. This time we are talking about the brand new spring breakout program they just released and how you can actually get the final reward for just playing the game. So we are going to go ahead and start in our assorted programs here. As you see, I have all the other programs done, except for the two new ones. We have the Spring Breakout and the Budding Youth Event. What I'm going to recommend doing is saving the Budding Youth Event for the absolute end of your grind here. That way you can get the most Spring Breakout players possible going into this event. So the first thing I'm going to recommend is go ahead, hop into that Spring Breakout program, and there are going to be 5 moments here. Those will give you 25 stars. So you got one with Seth Hernandez, LDV, DePaula, Connor Griffin, and Ethan Holiday. So you're going to do those 5 missions. You're going to go ahead and get a free 88 overall Seth Hernandez, who looks pretty good, and a free Spring Breakout Choice Pack. And then what you're going to want to do once you finish those 5 is go ahead and look at the missions and look what you need to do for that. So you need 20 innings pitched with any starter, 20 hits with shortstop, 10 extra base hits with any second baseman, 60 total bases with any outfielder, and 10 hits with any catcher. So you're going to want to make note of those missions that you need to do. And then what I did was I went ahead and built a lineup with those players. You can see I got a grind here. I have 3 second basemen on my lineup. I have a catcher, 2 shortstops, 3 outfielders. Just want to load your lineup with those positions. And what I went ahead and did was I went into Conquest. So you're going to go ahead and go into Conquest here. And you have the East, Central, and West. They don't have the entire map like they once did. And you're just going to go ahead and do these Conquests. Each Conquest will reward you with 3 diamond players from the Spring Breakout program. As you can see, you can get 88 overall Joe Mack. You can get George Lombard Jr. from the Yankees. And then you get a no-sell choice pack. So you're getting 3 players from the East. You're getting 3 players from the Central. You get Liam Doyle from the Cardinals. You get Bryce Rayner from the Tigers. And you get another one of those choice packs. And then in the West, finally, you are getting Zaire Hope, former Cub, now on the Dodgers. A lot of pop there. Cole Emerson, top prospect for the Mariners, and another one of those choice packs. So 9 total cards from that Spring Breakout Conquest map. We're going to go back into our sort of programs here. Once you have all of the conquests done, hopefully you have all these missions taken care of as well. And you can actually go ahead and knock out the DePaula. I don't know how. I'm going to say that's Joshua DePaula. Sorry, I'm not familiar with this Dodgers prospect. You got another Spring Breakout Choice Pack, and you get Ethan Holiday, left-handed swinging shortstop. Looks really good with that power. Probably going to find a way to put him in my lineup next to Didi Gregorius on the left side of the infield there. So we got 9 players from the Conquest, and now we have 5 players from the Spring Breakout program. That gives us 14 players. We're going to go, once we get all 14 of those players, we're going to head over to that Budding Youth event, and we are going to knock out this event grind. Should take you a few hours. Got to get 5 wins, and honestly, with those 5 wins, you should be able to knock out the rest of these missions. You're going to get the LDV, former Padre, now on the Athletics and the Mason Miller trade, and you're going to get another Spring Breakout Choice Pack. So if my math is correct, this is going to give you 16 player cards. Now, why is that important? If you head over to the Legends and Flashbacks tab, we're going to go to Spring Breakout. You can get this 90 overall Connor Griffin for 16 players. So you can get him for absolutely free just by playing the game. You kind of got a 5-tool player here. Good defense, good speed. He's got an arm on him, good power, good contact. Yeah, decent card. I don't necessarily know if he'll be in my lineup. I could see me having him on the bench. I like to keep Chandler Simpson on the bench, but I think he's a good versatile bench piece. He could play shortstop and center field. So decent enough there. But yeah, you don't have to buy any of these cards. Honestly, kind of a W program from MLB The Show. We haven't really had that many W programs. The only thing I will say is while the Conquest grind is great, I wish there were a little bit of other ways you can grind the program. I like when there's a showdown. I like when you have to, hop online a little bit more for, your grind. But, yeah, I don't really have much else to say. The content has been pretty good this year. I wish there's a little bit more of it. There's been plenty of variety, but I feel like the grinds have been very short and easy, which I don't like that. The reason being is I'm probably going to get this grind done tonight or tomorrow. And if you look at the main page here, we don't have any other content until next Wednesday. So if I complete that tomorrow, Saturday, I have 4 days to kind of do nothing. But yeah, that's going to be it for me as far as the spring breakout program goes. As far as this game goes, I'm really a little bit disappointed at the quality of life so far. The menus have been very slow. I'm still kind of figuring out the layout. The layout's not bad. It's just the speed that the menu loads. I wish it was just a little bit quicker. The tabbing over was a little bit quicker. And then just been a lot of issues with, the screen loading, uh, not being able to get into games. There was last Sunday where you couldn't access the progress, build, or collect tab. You get a seizure when you go into a mini seasons game or whatnot. So just a little bit of issues that they need to take care of. But I'm pretty happy with the gameplay as well. A little bit of changes to gameplay. I like the locked in pitching. I like the sensitivity on your PCI. So far, really enjoying the game. Just wish they'd step it up in the program a little bit. I mean, at XP Path, I'm already done in pretty much, and this game hasn't even been out a week yet. And I'm pretty sure multiplayer program I finished on launch day. So was really hoping when they dropped the second drop of missions, we got a little bit more added on to the end of the program here, but not the end of the world. But hey, appreciate you guys tuning in here. If you like the video, like the video. We'll see you next time. Peace.